of battle, sing to the clashing of steel, till all the mountains lie broken and bleeding from wounds that no magic can heal. Go, my child, to Skyrim.
Are you sure about this, Anamla? If you need more time, there's no reason that you have to go with me on this one. Well, alright then. If you're set on it, then there are a couple of things that I need to give you before we set out for Solitude.
Sure, I could take something for you.
Well, this is more for you, though it is important for our plan. I'm hoping that we can go into Solitude with as few people as possible recognizing us. So that's why I'm wearing this old armor that I didn't wear the last time we were in Solitude. And that's why I want to give you some new armor. There's this, which I hope you will find appropriate. And a little bit better than what you already have. And then there's one more thing. This is Dolome's sword. I feel it's only right that you should be the one to have it. He did say that he considered you like a daughter. So, this I think is rightfully yours. So, are you ready to go on?
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright. Let's get going. It's gonna be slow going in this blizzard, but hopefully we can make it to Solitude by nightfall. I still don't understand what happened. Why Dolome would do what he did. Murdering everyone that he loved for the sake of some strange definition of honor. It doesn't make sense to me. And it doesn't make sense why Anamla would decide to come with me. She's already got so much of her own business on her plate. She doesn't need to worry about mine as well. And maybe it is what she needs. Maybe she needs something to take her mind off of her own troubles. I wouldn't blame her for that. Well, hopefully, it looks like this blizzard is clearing up. So maybe it won't be too long till we... Oh, great. Necromancers.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Alright. We'll go around. No need to trouble yourself. I wonder, maybe we should stop and take care of those necromancers, but... They seemed willing enough to leave us alone if we left them alone. And I don't think we really have time for more distractions. We have business to take care of. Well, here we are. We made pretty good time getting here. Let's go ahead and leave our horses down at the stables, and then we'll head up to the city. Alright. Well, Anamwa, you and I are just about as disguised as we're going to be. Even though it's sunny, I'll keep my hood up and cover my face as much as possible. I think as long as I don't approach anybody I know, nobody should be able to recognize me like this. Now the problem is you, boy. You're not exactly inconspicuous. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave you behind. Alright, Garm. You be a good boy. Wait here. Guard the horses. Alright? Good dog. Alright. Where did Onomwa go? Well, she'll catch up. Oh, there you are. Come on. So, what I'm thinking... Garm, what are you doing? Well... this is a bit of a problem now, isn't it?
Lead on, brave traveler. Lead on.
It looks like Garm isn't going to stay. Alright.
Lead, brave one, and I will follow.
I guess we're gonna have to take him with us. Garm, I hope nobody recognizes me because of you. You're not exactly cut from the same cloth as most of the dogs here in Skyrim, are you? Well, maybe we'll get lucky and nobody will notice. I can only hope at this point. You do insist on following, don't you? I hope this plan of going in disguise, well, wasn't in vain. It may be if anyone takes notice of Garm following me around. In any case, we've got a little bit of time ahead of us this afternoon and evening. So what I'm thinking is that we probably shouldn't go and talk to Malborn right away. And the reason for that is... I don't want it to look like I'm here because I have business with him. If I just go straight up to him, it'll be really obvious that I'm here just to talk to him. And I think it'll be better for everyone involved if we make it look like I'm just making conversation when I go to talk to him. So I'm gonna scope out the inn first, before we go up to him. But before we do anything else, I also feel like we ought to go have a chat with Falk Firebeard. He sent me that note a little while ago, and I still haven't responded to it. He made it sound pretty serious, and I'm not sure I can ignore it in good conscience. We'll have to be really careful going into the palace, though, just to make sure nobody recognizes us. We won't talk to anybody else but him. And hopefully, he'll be discreet about meeting with us. I think he will be. He seems like the discreet sort. Alright. Is that... No, that's that gossip we talked to earlier.
What do you have to report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we'd need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the hold. The roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Hafinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that means more crime.
Huh. That's only a problem for people who can't afford to hire their own security.
That may well be our only answer. I will empower my steward to seek out capable individuals to secure Hafingar. Thank you, my Thanes.
I suppose I'm one of those capable individuals. Or at least I was. Well, let's see what Falk has to say. Falk?
The courier must have found you.
He did indeed. I received your note. A message about Wolfskull Cave? I hope it isn't anything serious.
Yes, old friend.
Old friend?
I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped.
What?
We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
You have got to be kidding me. Steer... He's, that priest, isn't he?
He's Solitude's priest of Archay.
Right.
He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can.
But why me? If you're right about this, then why haven't you found somebody else to take care of it before I could get here?
I'm not really sure. Steer thinks you have some sort of link to Potema.
A link?
I trust his judgment on this. As a priest of Archay, he's had to deal with necromancy before. Nothing as dangerous as Potema, though.
Arcay's breath, you're probably right. This is bad news. Alright. Against my better judgment, I'll go talk to Steer. See if we can figure something out.
I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Come on,
We
Anamla.
lost another 5 guardsmen, my lord. If General Tullius continues to conscript our men and send them off to battle, we'll have none left to protect the city.
This is not good.
Yes, I know.
Potema's still
Asked my blessing and
present?
survival that we bring Ulfric to justice. But that cannot happen until his army of storm
Oh.
is defeated utterly.
And it's not something that I can really ignore, in spite of everything else that's going on.
The last line of defense.
Because it doesn't matter if this is happening in Imperial territory or elsewhere. No matter where it happens, if Potema is really back, and we haven't gotten rid of her yet, she's a threat to everyone. And I don't mean just everyone in Skyrim, I mean all of Tamriel. Gods, this couldn't happen at a worse time. Well, maybe Steer will have some idea of what we can do about it.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
No, I'm not planning any trouble at all. In fact, I was hoping to avoid it. But I'm here from Falk Firebeard.
You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
Apparently. He sent me to talk to you about Potema.
Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
Believe me, I know the tale. But that was in the past. What about now that it seems Potema has returned?
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For
Well,
the
that's
moment,
something.
The Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
Oh, that sounds lovely. So, Why is it that you apparently want me to do this alone?
Yes, I had folk call you back because you were at the summoning. You have a connection to Potema now. You must deal with her. I can provide you with help for her minions, though. This should help you deal with the catacombs themselves. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche.
Alright. That seems simple enough. Not necessarily easy, though. I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about casting spells, though. Is there anything else that I need to know about Potema that could help me deal with her?
A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress.
Huh. Divines would have thought. Well, I'm not sure how much help that would be. But if I'm honest with myself, I probably am the best person equipped to deal with the situation. Alright, I'll do it.
May Arche bless you with a long life.
Not that likely, but thank you. Isn't this a development? Well, I don't think I'm exactly in the best shape to be going down to the catacombs right this instant. To be honest, I need a bit of a nap first. So, let's head to the inn, see if we can scout out the situation there a bit, get a little bit of rest, and then perhaps we should head into the catacombs this evening. Come on. Oh, this is bad. Of all the things that could happen, Potema returning might even be worse than the dragons. At least, if she's able to return completely. But I guess it's up to me to prevent that from happening. Lovely thought.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Alright, Anamla. Let's be on the lookout for any Bosmer patrons in here. I don't remember seeing a lot of Bosmer in the city before, so if we do see any in here, it's probably our man. Wait, is that? Could be. It's a little hard to tell from here. Ah, afternoon.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Thank you. I'd like to rent a room this evening.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Could be him.
We drink to our youth, to the days come.
Well, I don't see any other Bosmer patrons.
The age of aggression is just about done.
That's probably him. But we don't want to go talk to him right away. We need to deal with this Potema business first anyway.
Anything else you need?
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death,
thank you.
And we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all
Alright, Garm.
And when Sovngarde beckons,
You
one of us dies.
wait here for now, alright?
This land is ours,
I'm going to go ahead and take a nap,
clean of the
and
scourge
then
that has so lead
Well, wake me in a few hours, and we'll get ready to go down into the catacombs. Not exactly how I was planning to spend my time here in Solitude. Well, it's late, but I did get a couple of hours sleep, so let's get this business taken care of so we can do what we came here for. We'll go around Castle Dower so that we don't have to walk through a courtyard full of Imperial soldiers on our way to the temple. Hopefully, the priests there, or the priestess, can let us know where we're actually supposed to find this entrance into the catacombs. Good evening.
Of the eight divines upon you. How may I help?
I'm sorry to disturb you so late, but I'm here on business from the priest of Archay. Can you tell me...
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Can you tell me where the entrance to the catacombs is? Down and to the left? Thank you.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
Okay, so somewhere on the left here.
Let us walk in the steps of the divine.
This way?
I respectfully disagree, sir. Stendarr and Zenithar may demand strength from them. Mara and
Need a
Abel
lantern down here.
passion for this.
I see you have meditated on the subject
May knowledge
quite
of your
thoroughly.
divinity
I
perish
shall
through
not
us
stop.
trials.
So... Ah. Yep, the key fits this door. Come on. Let's get inside here so that we can... close the door behind us. Just in case. No. Where are you going? Well, just make sure you close the door behind you when you come through. Now, let's
Feel free to
see.
take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate
This
worship
must
in all
be
its forms.
where Patema's servants broke through. Alright. Before we go down, I think this may be a good opportunity to try out my new armor. It'll be better than what I'm wearing right now, that's for sure. Okay. There's that. Gotta make sure that I have my shield. And Dawnbreaker will probably come in handy now. I expect we'll be going up against Draugr and probably some necromancers as well. Ah, and then my hood. Well, hopefully this will be enough. Let's get going.